Welcome to part 3 of my stumbling steps with a 6502 assembler called Fast and the Commodore 64. One of the things you try to do with the first steps of programming is let's put something to the screen. It's the simplest thing and easiest thing to do. Commodore actually provide a routine in the ROM which you can access via assembler. I basically wrote a very simple program which is being displayed now, which you can view, and basically just says this is a line of text. That's all it does. And I've had issues with this. If you have a look at the actual code itself, it's not something complicated. It's not something in depth. It's very, very simple. Other people have done it in different various ways. Now, as you know, I've got this tiny little drive. I do miss the floppy drive. You miss the buzz and click. This one doesn't do that. But let's enable it and let's get our program up and running. Just download the file browser for it. Runs. That's where the fast assembler disk is. Return. Here's the assembler program. And it's ready. It converts everything to lowercase for some reason, but it doesn't really matter. I've got a program which I created called line text. And there it is. Very, very simple program. As you've seen from the screenshot, it basically defines a variable, uses the X register output to the screen using the subroutine $FFD2, and once it's done that, it comes back. So if I run it, no errors, that's great. I type in the sys command where it lives. Doesn't put anything to the screen, it just basically changes the colour, sets everything to uppercase. What's the problem? What's the problem? Can I look at the code? Can you see the problem? I couldn't for quite a long while. I thought, okay. One of the things regarding this, I have to restart everything from scratch, so bear with me a second. While I'm doing this, have a look at the text about the program to see if you actually see what the issue is. I had a guess in the end. There goes the assembler. This is the second go of the text and the program, and all I've basically done is move the text. Now, in my previous iterations of being a system programmer, written in Pascal, assembler on a VAX computer, Fortran, Pascal, Basic, all the things. You generally define the variables at the top of the program and keep the rest then for the program to run. This doesn't like that. Right? You put the text at the end, this particular txt, this is a line of text. If I run it now, still no errors. It's good. What we want to see. Open the sys command. Output comes the text. This is a line of text. Works perfectly. And that's taken me quite a while to discover that, to make that work properly. So, warning everybody else, if you're defining things, defining variables, make sure that they're at the end of the program and not at the beginning, because that doesn't seem to work. I hope you found that informative and instructional. It certainly enabled me now to realise that if I want to write other things, what to do, and in the order that I need to do them. Otherwise, I think I would have been scratching my head for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this session. It's been of value to you, and see you next time.